Hey world, my name is Alex Trias, and this is the Start Chat. This is my very first episode, and what I really wanted to do is just talk a little bit about myself, what I want this podcast to be about, and what I would like it to be out in the future. You see, most of my life, if not as far back as I can remember, I've always liked the idea, the spirit, the willpower of an entrepreneur. Someone who isn't afraid to break the mold, think outside the box, think of an idea and go for it. And so, that being said, I've tried many times to have an idea and just to go for it. But it's not easy. And that's the thing with entrepreneurship, is that you risk time, you risk money, you risk a lot of things on the line to make an idea something more than just an idea. To make it a reality, it takes many steps, and a lot of people don't know what those steps are or where to begin. So my hope for this podcast is that I would really like to start and talk to startups, those that are just beginning right now, and you know, they already have the product, but they don't know how to launch, or they have a service. And I don't even want to limit this to just products and services. I mean, even if you're wanting to be the next big YouTube video blogger, or the next, I think Twitch is going to blow up here immensely here soon. If you want to be the next big Twitch streamer, or if you're into cosplay and you want to be the most well-known cosplayer there is, or I mean, there's entrepreneurship isn't always just a brick and mortar store. There's so much to an entrepreneur, and I want to start those that are at the ground level, those that are just beginning, and talk it out. Where are you at the process? What do you want to be? And what keeps you motivated? And why did you even dive in? Why did you want to create a new sort of sponge that does things differently, or trying to reinvent the mousetrap? Because mousetrap works, right? I mean, if you want something to work and people buy it, it works. Inventing a new mousetrap means you can make it better, you can make it sleeker, you can make it where people would buy it more. And so entrepreneurs have that spirit. And kind of my background is that I've had that same spirit, and it fascinates me. And the innovation alone and the creativity, I love it. I love the creativity. The thing here is, it's like I said, it's difficult. I've started a shirt company that was going to focus on people that are just beginning on their workouts. They want to change for the better. And it's going to be that kind of based on that community alone. And that just didn't take off. It was even just, I thought too much about the design. The way it looked, the logo, the little, I kind of wanted to do like a video game pixel kind of character. And I just kind of didn't get quite the look I was going for. And so I spent way too much time on that, and it just didn't go anywhere. And that's where I think failures lead to success. I know that I took from that time, I should have just done a blog post, just straight out blog post. What I wanted, what I was doing to be part of that community. Because there are going to be people that create something that isn't going to be part of their. If you're going to create just to create, it's not going to go anywhere. It really isn't. So you have to be passionate about what you want to do. And for me, it's hard because I'm an operations manager. I'm in all perspectives. I'm able to afford my house. I'm able to pay my bills on time. I'm able to save up and go on vacation overseas, and to me that's a good spot to be. I wouldn't want to risk it. I've spent a lot of time working hard, getting promoted the second time, getting more responsibilities, building out, hiring new people, training them. That's, to me, a successful person, but I still have that entrepreneur spirit. So, people that are listening may be, single, no kids, that want to risk it all right out of college. At the same boat, there are people that are married, have kids, have responsibilities, that want to be an entrepreneur now. And they have to put in more work, more weekends, lunchtime, like I am right now with this podcast. I want this to be successful. So any kind of interview or editing or anything would be on the weekends, or if I could interview on lunchtime, I will interview on the lunchtime. So right now my thoughts are scattered, and I really don't have a direction for this first episode, since it's really just me talking out loud and making this into an episode 1. But what I would really want it to be is a community where we come together, we talk about it, we explain our motivations, what have they learned on earlier stages. Just to get a physical product in your hands is crazy enough. There's a lot of steps that go to it, but I don't want that to be a deterrent to pursue things. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. You're going to spend more hours being an entrepreneur than you are being a manager or working a 9-to-5 job. And if that's what you want, go for it. But if you're not an entrepreneur, if you want to do a startup, you're going to put in twice as much hours. Probably very little pay at the beginning. And it's going to be 3 years before people consider you an overnight success. Because they won't discover you. They won't discover you until you're successful. They don't know the years and years and time and weekends and events skipped and sleepless nights and all the other things that has to go into making this successful. So, my name is Alex. I have a Twitter account, the Start Chat. You can reach me there. You can reach me at thestartchat@gmail.com. And if you're just beginning, or if you're a very successful entrepreneur and want to share tips and want to talk about things, let's do that too. I think the more we get people talking about how to be successful and how to be successful and keep being motivated and motivate each other, then we are going to do great things. So the startchat@gmail.com. Reach out to me. We'll do interviews. We'll talk and inspire others, inspire each other to do great things. So feel free to contact me. This is very short first episode. I hope the rest go much longer. But feel free to reach out to me. Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.